Hello everybody, this is Nora with NAQ57, and on this video today I want to do a comparison because in one of my very recent videos I did a review of Beauty Big Bang's Chameleon stamping polishes. But of course, yeah, remember I also have their Chameleon regular polishes, and I wanted to do a comparison between the two and show you guys. And if you remember the stamping polishes, there's 5 of them, and I can't quite remember, I think there was also 5 Chameleon polishes of the regular polishes for regular polishing, but I think I gave one of them away. So I went ahead and, because the stamping polishes, the colors reminded me a lot of the regular polishes, the Chameleon, from the Chameleon line. So I went ahead and pulled out kind of like their pairs and how they compare in color. And I'm noticing here on the viewfinder, this one is looking very different, but in person it's not. It's probably like the least comparable one between the two. But yeah, we'll go ahead and make a comparison. And to make it easier for me, because these bottles, from looking at them, you cannot tell which one is which, okay? But yes, I do. Let me clarify that Beauty Big Bang has come out very recently with a line of Chameleon polishes labeled as stamping polishes, but they also had previously come out with a Chameleon line for polishing the nails. And just like the stamping ones, the polishes, they go best over black polish, okay? So what I did, and also to make it easier for myself and for you as you're watching this video, the S stands for the stamping polish, the P stands for the polishing polish, if you may. Yes. And so what I did, so these are number 3 and 2. But let me try to show you, see what they do on camera. The shifting, very similar. And then let's keep the stamping. So all the stamping polishes are at the bottom, and the regular polishes are on the top. Then I have these two right here. These are number 5 and number 4. Check them out. See how they look and shift the same. Let's keep these here. And then next I have number 2 and number 5. See there, you have the blue and the purple. And then the 4th set that I have is number 4 and number 1. So this one in the stamping is like it shifts between a green and a purple, and hopefully you can see it there. The one for the regular polish, the number 4, it looks like it's a green, and but it's a different color green. So yeah, it's coming out kind of like a gunmetal gray on the screen. But we'll compare those two. So what I want to do is I want to polish, and I have these tips here already. I am going to test the stamping polishes as polishing polishes. So I'm going to see how they go as far as using these sole label stamping polishes. See how they do with polishing, just using them as regular polishing, okay? And then, but yes, I will go ahead and put them side by side next to what it is labeled as a polish for Chameleon, the Chameleon line. And then I am going to go back to the stamping and compare the stamping between the two as well. Okay, so I do have 2 sets of black tips here, and I am going to, yeah, I split them in 2. So I'm going to do, you see me do the stamping polish and the regular polish on the same nail, so we can have a back-to-back comparison. So I hope that makes sense. And yeah, I think let's see how this test goes. So I will go ahead and start with that, and I hope you guys enjoy. guys, so here are all the swatches, and let me tell you, this is after I've already top coated, and I use a regular top coat for these because that really does enhance the color on these polishes. And okay, let me first start with the polishing tests using the polishing polishes and the stamping polishes. So as you can see, both lines, the ones for polishing and stamping, beautiful, beautiful finishes on either line. Okay, so you may use these stamping polishes for as just a regular polish, and you can see how beautiful they are. Yeah, so these are, you can see how similar they are as far as coverage. And I did yeah, this is one coat. Yeah, I didn't do a second coat after drying. This was just a single coat that you saw me apply on the video. Beautiful coverage, great formula, and I can say that the stamping polish seems to have a bit of a thicker consistency, and you can kind of tell it a little bit when you are applying it. Other than that, yeah, just beautiful polishes from both lines. So if you use them both for polishing, you'll be happy with that. And look how gorgeous. Okay, now for the stamping, it's a different story here because, so I also find them both to be just as good when it comes to the stamping. And remember, the stampings are the ones at the bottom here towards the end tips of these nails. Same as here. Okay, so this is how they are. And I remember when I first received the polishes, those Chameleon polishes, and I give them a test on stamping, and this is how they came out. Those are these right here. And I was like, well, I don't see there's not very noticeable. And again, the light has to hit it a certain way for you to notice them, because see how they kind of disappear there, and yeah, you look at a certain angle and you don't see the images. And this is a pretty bold image, okay, the bat and the house. So, and then now that I have the stamping Chameleon polishes, look at that. They're, as far as consistency with the image, reflecting the image, very, very similar. And when you apply them on the plate, they seem, you know, just the same. They kind of appear pretty sheer. Now, and this is what I have concluded on looking at this in person. So remember, so these are Chameleon polishes, and what does that mean? They shift from one color to the other, right? As you can see on the bottles, you see what that's doing. So my stamping polishes at the bottom here, and let me try to give you a good, keep an eye on these down here as I am moving these tips up and down and sideways. Do you notice any shifting? I honestly do not, and even in person, I mean, it's a beautiful metallic finish, but I don't see, and I stamp the bat sideways, where it's shifting. Now keep an eye on the top, and these are the regular polishes. And in particular, there's two that really stand out to me. This one right here, this is the house, and let me just try and see if you can catch it. Okay, you see kind of like it's turned purple there, and then there is the blue. This one is the one. Okay, so I'm trying to get you to catch it. See if you can catch it side by side. But see the purple there? Now the others, let's see, I think there was one other one. This other one right here, I noticed some shifting. On the other two, I do not notice an obvious shifting. They just appear more metallic like. Yeah. So I will say my favorite is this one when it comes to the shifting and really truly getting that chameleon effect. And which one that is? Okay, I went ahead and grabbed the bottle. This one is number 2 in the polishing. just the regular polish, is the one that I am happier with when it comes to seeing the shifting there on a stamped image. Okay, and I am going to try and take a quick clip of these on natural light, although it's a cloudy day today. And I think sunlight, direct sunlight, just really washes these off. Yeah, I think we'll see what I can do. I'll try to grab a clip on natural light, different lighting, and see if I can make the shifting more obvious for you to see what I mean. But yeah, I really wanted to do this comparison. I figure since I had both lines, and if anyone was curious. But yeah, you see that the house there, you see the shifting, whereas the others, this one you can see it shifting. But then look at the bats. The bats, so these are the stamping polishes, and I'm going to turn this around. I hope you can see this. And anyway, I hope this helped you guys on making some decisions. And when it comes to looking at these chameleon lines from Beauty Big Bang, I will go ahead and have the links down in the description bar below. And remember that you may use my code NAQ57 for a 10% discount. If you guys have any questions about these, any comments, please leave them below and I'll be happy to answer. I hope you guys enjoyed this comparison and in-depth review of these chameleon polishes, stamping versus regular polish. If you did, please give my video a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and thank you for watching.